Yes, I do think, thank you, that I do think that Talk Quality putting websites into the club by posting the naked images online. They do have really nice balls, but what you say, that you think Billy Baker, good player, very good sometimes, very bad, yes. Then you got Lolly, play a good game, play a bad game, then you get booked. Then I do think some players they do bad for a purpose. And then you got it's a kid called Baldwin. Play good game. He score hard goal. Then he also get booked. It's not good, no. But then I do think that look at this good player, few cabs, good player though. And then we got the cracking player McShefferey, a good player, yes, to play for the country. He stayed for the good shot. Dos Santos, good player. Yes. At the end of the day, I do think that they all know what they're doing for the club, but dog really don't think nice. They did. And yes, that's all I had to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, it has been a very interesting week. We've had some very dodgy revelations occur. We've had the Togwell saga, Willie wanting to stay. He's had a very poor performance. And then, obviously the images that have been posted online, they're not doing great. So that's kind of doing a bit of a Mario Balotelli. He's brilliant like him too on the pitch. He's posted images of himself naked, but it really showing his manhood, as you could put it. Let me just show you one of the images. There's one of the images. You'll see. There's his face, and there's his cock. And then obviously that's sort of not putting great press into the club. And then you've obviously got the whole thing with it going into this front page of the Sun. That's that's really got to me, you know. And the headline was quite good. Pogba shows how much of a bellend he really is. That's on the front page of the Sun today. Um, Obviously, you got Lolly, it gets booked a lot of the games, but then again, at the end of the day, it does some great performances. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, he does do some great things sometimes. You know what I'm saying. And then you've got that ginger kid, forget his name, Billy Baker or something like that. He's a great player. Went out on loan. Before went out on loan, scored a load of goals. Now he's come back. He's doing what Fernando Torres does for Chelsea. Fuck all. But then again, it's not all doom and gloom. We got Dos Santos, good player. He does score some good goals, and then you got that absolute weirdo called Ryan Baldwin. Um, he scores all the hardest goals, misses all the easy ones as well. What's the crack with that? I mean, come on, misses the easy ones, scores the hard ones. Get your brain checked out. And then McShefferey, where do I start with him? Cracking player, all over. He's amazing. All his stats are in the 90s, obviously because he's not hacked his pro, because he's just amazing. And then, I think apart from the time he rolled the ball to the opposition, his performances have been a lot better. It knocked his confidence a bit, but it's back now, and do think that it's really going all good. And then obviously I'm doing an interview with you now on Match of the Day. My career's on the way up, onwards and upwards. TKB. Oh no, I forgot that kid called Lucas. I forgot him. He's alright. Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you.
"25 years of Match of the Day is celebrated in these 3 BBC videos, charting the nation's favourite sport through the 60s, 70s and 80s.
When a series of anonymous letters threaten a local politician, Spender's on the case.
I have to say that everyone else is taking these silly little notes a lot more seriously than I am.
Silly little notes don't threaten people's lives, man.
You and I are going to be working together on this one.
You never were short on good luck, were you, Bobby?
Good night, man.
Good night, Bobby. Sweet dreams.
Spender investigates Tuesday at 9:40 on BBC One.
In 10 minutes, we'll be bringing you highlights from this week's European Figure Skating Championships in Sofia. First, we join Michael Burke for the latest Gulf news.
At least 24 Iraqi planes have taken refuge in Iran, according to the Pentagon. 7 fighters flew across the border last night. 1 burst into flames and 2 others were damaged when they made emergency landings in northern Iran. Iraq says it wants the planes and the pilots back, but Iran says that any planes that fly into its territory will be seized and kept until the war is over.